Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. In today's video, we're taking a look at Johanna. A lot of the warriors were recently changed to remove some hidden armor that was added into them like a year and a half ago. So Stitches never got armor, but like Anubarak had 15 spell armor or something. Diablo had base armor. Johanna had base armor. And people feel like when the armor was removed, a lot of characters were changed in different ways. People think Johanna got the short end of the stick as far as survivability. Now, I have not played Johanna in quite some time, but I was messing around with some damage talents and they seemed fun, so we're going to play a DPS-style Johanna today, just to see how it works. Because since her chat was saying she took a 30% effective HP nerf. That's quite a lot. So let's see if we can deal enough damage to compensate for that, because we may not have the survivability anymore. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on my favorite map. I know people hate this map, but I love it. Blackheart's Bay. The friendly team: Johanna, Junkrat, Genji, Murden, and Jaina Proudmoore. The enemy team: Tazdingo, Chromie, Urel, Kilthos, and Lunara. Johanna's abilities are a kind of frontal AoE in Punish that also has a slow that decays over 2 seconds. W ability is Condemn. This is an AoE that pulls enemies into us. Also does increase damage to minions and mercenaries, but not monsters, so no Infernal Stride scaling. She was actually the reason they had to make that distinction many moons ago, because she was way too good at clearing out objective minions. Shield Glare is our E ability. It's a frontal cone, or I guess a cone shaped. It doesn't have to be frontal. I can throw it behind me. Blind, so we can reduce the damage that this Tazdingo can deal. And then our trait allows us to become unstoppable and move through crowd control unhindered. So this thing right here, if I activated it in time, which I was trying to do, we would have been fine. Laws of Hope is our level 1 talent, and it allows us to regenerate more health passively, but also every 40 seconds give ourselves a pretty sizable amount of our HP back, which we just used there to mitigate some of the damage from this enemy team. Now, I did say we were going to go damage build, but that's going to take a minute. You know what I'm saying, boys? We're pretty low damage at the beginning of games. And we also need to be very careful about scaling up this enemy team a little bit too much, because they do have 2 infinite scaling heroes. If Chromie lands her Q abilities, it goes up in damage each time. If Tazdingo continues to auto-attack your team, the damage of that goes up each time. So we do need to be worried about that, but it looks like we are at least going to pick up a couple kills here. And I'll go ahead and use my Laws of Hope to get some HP back and take over these coins. Okay. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about the start. Team seems all right. They are brawling Urel down in the bottom lane. I imagine that's going to be a difficult brawl. I'm going to keep soaking XP. Keep getting camps. Our clear on this isn't too crazy, but when we use Condemn again, we do that extra damage, so we might be able to burst it down a little bit faster. Now at level 4, we are going to be picking up the Sins Exposed. Now whenever we hit something with our E ability, it is going to cause them to increase the damage they receive from the next hit from an ally. Oh, I wonder if I can condemn that to improve my wave clear even more. Let's see. I'm actually really curious. So, Sins Exposed and then Condemn. Junkrat kind of ruined it, but it's okay. Go ahead and use our Unstoppable to give ourselves a small shield and mitigate some of that damage. Open your eyes, watch the replay. Or is it an auto attack? Wait, is it an auto attack? Shit. The next time an ally damages them. No, that might work. That might work.
Why not?
Watch the replay. This guy's really, he's really set on this replay thing. I wonder what happened. I don't even know what they're bitching about. Looks like the enemy team is fighting over the vision here. I'm just going to keep cycling in between these 2 lanes, trying to clear them out. It's what my character excels at. She does great wave clear. The best out of all the warriors as far as I'm concerned. So we just want to stay on top of that, but we don't need to overextend for that. We can let them push up to us. Yeah, it removes the bonus damage, so it does even more. You learn something new every day, boys. Learn something new every day. At level 7, we are going to be getting some battle momentum as well, which is going to lower the cooldown of everything we've been doing so far and make it even easier to get that bonus damage out onto targets. Blessed momentum. So every time we auto attack, it's going to be lowering our cooldowns by 0.5 seconds. We have pretty short cooldowns as it is, so if we can lower those, it's going to work out pretty well for us. At least it should work out pretty well for us. And again, we're just going to keep rotating. Try to stay on top of this XP gain. Trying to do my job on the Black Hearts Bay. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Kind of wish I had someone rotating with me. Like if Junkrat was staying with me, we could clear these out instantly, but definitely not the end of the world. Go ahead and blind this Tazdingo over the wall so he can't attack Muradin, and that is going to be a nice, easy pickup there. I really, honestly, I really do need to be careful about stacking up this Chromie a little bit too much. Go ahead and take over this camp one more time. Looks like Jaina once again dying. I wasn't too sure where she was, though. Maybe in the bottom lane. I haven't seen her for a little while. Mana consumption is a little bit higher than what I'm used to playing Johanna so far, but nothing we can't manage at the moment. Definitely doable. Next chest is up. We'll just get this lane a little weak, get it pushing, and then go back down. Okay. Be careful, friend. Remember, Chromie does have her ultimate already. Trying to do some damage to her. Looks like Jaina's coming in. Isn't going to quite land that blizzard. But I don't think it matters. Okay, so I have 10 for our team, 12 for our team. We'll go ahead and become unstoppable to mitigate that damage with our trait. That's called Iron Skin, by the way. I always call it by what it actually does and not the name of the ability, though. I don't know when that started. Hold! Hold, Muradin says! I don't really know what that means, but he's taking extra damage. Give it to him! Good job. Nice knockback as well. I can pull her back, maybe, but, you know, Yorel's a slippery little snake when she wants to be. Going through the enemy team's side of the vision is a little scary. We are going to be picking up Falling Sword at level 10. I know that's scary to some people. Don't worry about it. Thank you, team. Proud of you. This is my new copy-paste that I bring into every game. It can both fulfill the sarcastic meaning of proud of you and the encouraging thing of, hey, proud of you. Hey, you did that.
Make your peace quickly.
Hire, you blagger.
Real quick, clear on mid. I do kind of wish Regeneration Master didn't have a cap. Or that she still had Regeneration Master. Sorry, I guess I'm playing Johanna from 2 years ago. Because, like, her lane clear is so absurd that we could just pick that up no problem. We could get max stacks real easy. Salami on the enemy team is sitting at 10 stacks of conviction almost. We do need to put it into that if we are able to. The fact that he picked conviction is making me feel pretty good about our chances of winning this game. Let's go ahead and Falling Sword here. Thought we were going to continue to push that advantage just a little bit more, but it looks like we might be able to finish off the Dingo. He does go down, but we lose our Muradin as well. Our DPS all kind of backed up there. I unfortunately cannot interrupt that Chromie, but that Riptire is a good start. Here, let me get this coin. I shouldn't stand in those, even if I can mitigate it. He's sitting at 11 stacks now, so we just need to kill him before that quest is completed. Yeah, mana consumption seems a little high. Trying to spam our abilities to get extra damage all the time, but I'm pretty happy with our wave clear at this point. We do have enough coins for the friendly team to turn in once again. They do need my 5 as well. So I'll go ahead and start chanting. You know what? I'll let them channel first, and I'll kind of zone. And now I'll channel. Both teams are level 12, so pretty close game as of right now. Yrel has decided to join us, and she is going to regret that decision. Gonna go ahead Falling Sword here on top of Kael'thas. Slow him just a little bit if I'm able to. Pop our heal over time. And unfortunately ran out of mana to really continue that pursuit in any meaningful way. Looks like we should probably just back up because most people are pretty low on health as well.
A new strategy is in order.
But hey, I thought I would at least try the channel. Up, up, up! Genji making plays! Yeah, good enough. Good job, team. Proud of you. See what I'm saying? We works on so many levels.
Who cares? Let's get to the fun part.
Works on so many levels. I don't know why we're still fighting over there. I don't have any interest in that. Just trying to hit level 13, which we should be able to do no problem. We might be able to steal the coins from the enemy team as well. Like I said, this is a useless fight. I left right as we turned in. I wasn't looking for any of that shit, you know what I'm saying? We are going to pick up Holy Fire. Now whenever we condemn someone, based on how many people we do condemn, we get a Burning Rage that deals extra damage per player. So, in the middle of these team fights, if the enemy team groups up a little bit too much, that can actually be quite a substantial amount of free damage that we get without having to use any resources for. The enemy team does have enough coins to turn in, and it seems like they are going to be doing that right now. All of their coins are on Yrel. Yep. I didn't really plan on interrupting that. I was just going to go check. We could easily take over this camp at the bottom lane if we wanted to. Look at that!
Seems right.
Not bad. That's my kind of character. Get rid of all the minions. I think I might discriminate against minions, boys. I think I just may hate them. I'm trying to be the one that picks up all the coins. That way, I can just be the one that channels and the team doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? One person channeling is better than 5.
The enemy has destroyed the fort.
Looks like we did lose that top building from this objective. The enemy team moving in here. Trying to defend their building. Burden's still middle. I don't think we should push in too far here. But we do have new chests. Fun fact about Burning Rage, it does pop chests pretty quick. So, good in general, but also situationally good on this map as well. I want to clear out these minions if I'm able to. May use our ult to get away from this, actually. Nice use of Divine Steed there. Didn't quite get the stun off in time. And we just use our Laws of Hope to maintain our health. Honestly, I feel like this is going great. I don't have any complaints whatsoever. I did say we were going to go for a damage build, though, and I will admit that my damage is a little low at the moment. Let's just proc her for more damage there. See if we can help out our Jaina, who does die, but I got the coins, don't you worry. Yrel now running through one of our buildings to try to get to safety. Hey. Good bubble. She... okay, she didn't get away. We have 14 coins to turn in, which is all we need for the objective. I'll go ahead and pop my Laws of Hope to get that regenerating and try to turn in now. See, there's no reason for Genji to be turning in too. I have enough. We still got the kill on Chromie, but you know what I'm saying? We could have just kept her at bay and just let me channel. One person channeling is always better than multiples. We are going to go for the Holy Renewal here. Now, whenever we Shield Glare someone, we're also going to be regenerating some of our life as well whenever that hits heroes, which does make it, again, pretty easy. Pretty easy to keep that health high with everything we've been doing so far. So we actually have a pretty good amount of sustain at this stage in the game, or at least I think so. Is it the same? I didn't mean to pick those up. See, in this case, I would want to give them to Genji because Genji has more coins. I didn't mean to pick those up. Middle lane pushed pretty far. How's this going? I don't think Muradin wins this trade unless he picks some very specific talents. Everyone's missing. Yrel looking like she wants to fight. Convection still not finished. Genji just needs to disengage. Honestly, we just need to disengage. I'm gonna go ahead and ult out. It's only a 60-second cooldown. I don't feel too bad about doing that. Muradin did end up getting that kill. He chased him around the entire map, but he did end up getting that kill. He's asking for assistance now, but, well. If you watch the replay, I think you'll be able to see.
A great victory, but we're not
Oh,
done yet.
man. You watch the replay, I think you'll see that you were a little on their side of the map. Go ahead and get out of that. How are we looking? We're currently being flanked by a Urel and a Lunara. I'm gonna try to pull him into this trap here. Procking the extra damage for Genji to hopefully go in there and do something. Nicely done, nicely done. Gonna go ahead and proc my Laws of Hope as well. See, here's my problem. I have to stay alive for a few seconds now. We have to make it at least... Oh, hello.
By the light be damned.
Do I got her?
Fall.
Good dodge, good dodge. I think I'm fine, though. I think I'm fine. Not fine, not fine, not fine, not fine!
Spree has ended.
Wow. Lunara's so fast. She's so fast. I think we just gave all of her coins away to this enemy team. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad. I got greedy. Oh, man, I got so greedy. I was like, I'm going to kill her. That's all that's going to happen. I'm just going to go in. She's going to die. Okay. All right. We won't do that again. Again, I promised you a damage build, and I'm not really doing any damage. This enemy team is actually quite slippery
Your enemy has it out for you.
when they decide to be. But hey, I'm going in for the attempt, right? I'm attempting it. I'm attempting it. Looks like we are chasing down the dingo in the top lane. Genji just needs to be careful because he does have... Oh, never mind. Well, there it was. He does have that giant axe that he throws when he's low on health. Murden, once again, find himself in a bit of a predicament, but we should be able to rotate in to help him this time. As long as he runs the other way towards our team, which he is currently opting not to do at all. All right. These aren't the best fights in the world, boys. Not the best fights in the world. We're just going to pop Laws of Hope.
By the light.
I'm not too worried about Lunara. Kill Thos. Throwing down the Phoenix over here. Is he taking this camp? He is not.
Very well.
The enemy team does not have enough coins to turn in. Kel'Thas showing by himself. Now with Chromie down in the bottom lane. But they are about to be 20. So I think I should just go back to soaking. Get a double soak in the middle lane, and hopefully these guys stay okay. Care 20. We've set our piece! They know now!
Shaft before the wind.
And I'll just keep auto-attacking. You don't have to hit heroes or anything for the cooldown reduction. You just gotta hit anything. The problem with this is that Johanna actually has a pretty slow auto-attack, so even though you are getting battle momentum, it's not the best battle momentum. It's like, oh yeah, you get cooldown reduction.
By the light be damned.
I feel like it's like when someone tries to trick you with a contract. It's like, oh yeah, we'll totally give you that. Absolutely. And then they just give you a knockoff.
Akarat wills it.
But her level 7 talents aren't that great.
Done yet.
Not that great. Wonder if Johanna's ever gonna get a rewear.
Keep lost.
Okay. The enemy team looking like they are trying to push the bottom lane. We will go down and try to... Actually, I'm gonna keep soaking. Lunara scouting middle, and we do see KT rotate up. I still think we're fine. We should be able to get away from Lunara.
Marches on.
I think they've had enough.
Seems like
Trying to get 20. Getting flanked by 2 people here. Go ahead and pop that so she can't stun me. Pop our laws. Falling sword. God, that's hard to land. Specifically on Lunara, that is very difficult to land. Back up, bud. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. We have our whole team here now. Popped our Unstoppable to mitigate some of that damage there. Urel is being slowed, but she's still Urel. She's still super tanky. I think we just back up. Oh, Murden died. Just blow it up! Fuck! We gotta get a heal off there. Good Blizzard, good Blizzard. Nice blink too, actually.
still a few.
We're gonna go for the Heaven's Fury. Now, whenever we pop Falling Sword, it's gonna pulsate damage out from under us. So hopefully we can actually deal some fucking damage with it, because I've missed everything. Indestructible's usually the go-to. But we ain't trying to be tanky. We ain't trying to be tanky, boys.
Yes.
Okay.
The crusade marches on.
Looks like we got this no problem. I just kind of want the regen glove.
I will return.
We need 8 more coins to turn in. The enemy team needs 6. We can get 2 more down here. And other than these, the map is pretty barren. Never mind. Going for this one. Now, there is some interesting wording to this talent of Johanna's. Mainly, that the falling sword just has to damage enemies. Did you fucking see that? Did you fucking see it? Did you fucking see it? I finally did damage! Oh my god! Just has to deal damage to enemies. So you can actually ult over a minion wave, and every time it pulsates damage, it's gonna be lowering the cooldown of your ult ability. If you ever find yourself in that position, or if you're going against a Zagara who has a few roaches out and stuff, she's actually making it easier for your team to cast Falling Sword. Or for you, specifically. Or your team, if you have a Johanna on it. Which I think is fucking interesting. On our way to join in on this team fight, Dingo looks like he overextended, is gonna throw that giant axe.
I go.
Every time I look at Merton, he's just getting himself killed. Every time I look at him.
Keep this going.
He's chasing after Dingo, just taking a shit ton of damage.
They want more. They'll need to pay
So,
first.
I actually wouldn't feel too bad about just ulting like a KT by himself now, because every time we hit him, we're just getting close to the next. You know what I'm saying? We can just use it all the time. The friendly team rallying for a turn in, even though we don't have one of those, when they could be taking camps or pushing middle back, kind of just wasted our time at that turn in right now. I am going to try to take over this camp, though. Definitely not the person best suited on the team to do it, but I definitely don't mind trying. We do pulsate a, pretty okay amount of damage with our Burning Rage, and we lower our cooldowns every time we attack. Gonna go back for mana since we have a little bit of a lull in the fight. Merton rotating up top to clear that. That's where I was thinking about heading, so he should be fine. How are we looking? Still not high on damage. I guess we'll have to call this an offensive style. They have enough now. An offensive style Johanna. And not necessarily a DPS Johanna. So we're not dealing any damage. I'm gonna ult in over here. Interrupting the bye-bye. Nice, nice, nice. Blinding him, but I'm dead.
Killing spree has ended.
I think it was worth. I think it was worth. I think that was a good death. Why are we running away?
Killing spree.
Oh, you hate to see it. A 4v2. You hate to see it. Genji can actually die here pretty easy. Oh, nice shield. Doesn't matter though. Have you seen our team? They can chase you there.
Excellent work.
Still missing some coins for the turn in. Uh-oh. She blinked in! Scary. Okay, looks like it worked out. Blinking in versus a single Lunar. That is terrifying. For the team looking like they want to push bottom right now. Muradin wants to do boss, so the team kind of split on what they think the right decision is. If we go to boss now, the enemy team's going to respawn in time, so I don't think it's the best play.
I should get an apprentice. Wills it.
Too late. Too late to boss.
See how you handle two
Can easily get these
champs
coins
at
up. Jaina can get bottom, and I can get these. And that's a turn in.
By the light be
Gets
damned.
rid. I saw Lunar on the map and I got worried for a second, but I still think they're fine getting the bottom ones. And once again, I should have given all of those to our buddy Murd in there. Oh!
Let the heavens wrath fall.
Awkward. Worth! We did it, boys! We did it!
Now three.
Okay, Court. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No reason not to. Let's get in there.
They're all paid up.
No reason not to. Let's win the video game.
Let the heavens wrath fall. A great victory.
I was trying to interrupt her potentially jumping away. Wasn't able to do it. You gotta hit the core though. You gotta hit the core.
Pally, how are you, friend? Just got here. HotS good today.
Yeah, it's been going alright. Taking it one game at a time. You know what I'm saying? Looks like this is gonna be GG for the friendly team. Not too bad. I feel like that went fine. Granted, I wasn't playing Johanna in a composition where she had a support and stuff, but I was just like, yeah, I just want to kind of want to go in with Falling Sword. And I definitely didn't hate that choice. Definitely didn't hate it. Proud of you. 54% of the coins paid. I always pay in so much. Watch the replay. If you want to play along at home, it was okay. I didn't hate it. Laws of Hope, Sins Exposed, Blessed Momentum, Falling Sword, Holy Fury, Holy Renewal, and Heaven's Fury. That cooldown reduction on that is pretty good. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.